guys, and welcome to the last of the DVD pickup videos that I'll record in this session. This is the second week of stuff that I picked up through Movie Freak Bazaar, and just like last week, I went a little overboard because, again, he just had a lot of stuff that I wanted. Some stuff that looked interesting, two that I just bought because I needed to complete the deal set that he has. But for the most part, a lot of these movies are movies that I wanted for reasons I'll explain now. So let's get started. He actually had the first 4 seasons of this series, but I only had season 1, and I remember season 2 was good. I can't remember if season 3 and 4 kind of took a dive in quality. Definitely when cast members started leaving is when the series kind of flopped for me. But I picked up the second season of In Living Color. I was a huge fan of In Living Color. Just loved all the sketches. Had Jim Carrey, had the Wayans brothers, Fire Marshal Bill, Homie Don't Play That. Just really a really cool comedy. And I have the first season now. I have the second season. I'll probably track down the third season and see if that's the one where it kind of took a dip. Because I do remember In Living Color took a dip in quality once a lot of cast members started leaving. But I remember really loving season 1 and 2. So that's why I picked up the second season. Picked up The Boss Baby. Didn't think I would enjoy this movie as much as I did, but I really ended up liking it. There's a TV series that's on Netflix, but it doesn't have the first cartoon, which always seems kind of weird. But now I have a copy of The Boss Baby, and my kids really like that one too. Last video I shared that I picked up the Lizzie McGuire movie because of Hilary Duff, and picked up Material Girls, which is a remake. I found out it's a remake of one of the Jane Austen novels, because Clueless is also a remake of one of the Jane Austen novels, and this one is kind of the same, but it has Brent Spiner and Angelica Houston. So I was like, well, I'm gonna pick it up because it has Hilary Duff, Brent Spiner, and Angelica Houston. So yeah. Picked up Lego Batman the movie, the first one, not the other one that came after the Lego movie. This is actually a compilation of the cutscenes from the Lego Batman the video game that came out. But this is the first Lego Batman movie, and then they made the other one when they released the Lego movie. And I like that one because it's so over the top. I don't think I've seen this one, and so yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't be as good as the Lego Batman movie, but still, it's Batman. It'll go great with my Batman collection. This one I've avoided because I've never come across the unrated copy, and this time through Movie Freak I found the unrated cut. I just have to fix it there, and it's the unrated copy of Eurotrip. This is in the vein of like American Pie and these really raunchy, sometimes gross out comedies were never my thing. I just never my thing. But this one I saw and I was like, I got a couple of chuckles out of it, and I decided to finally pick up because it's the unrated one. This one, I'm gonna lose a lot of movie cred because I've been wanting to get this one for a while. Much like Savage Streets, it was on my 10 movie wish list that I wanted to get for 2020. I never came across a copy, and I was getting so desperate I was actually thinking of ordering online, but Movie Freak Bazaar came through, and I finally can add Escape to New York to my collection. Like, I cannot believe it took me this long to get Escape from New York and add it to the collection. I freaking love Escape from New York. I also love Escape from LA. It's maybe debatably not as good as this one, but I still freaking love it. And Snake Plissken, come on, it's freaking amazing. It really bugs me Like, you would have no idea that I just got a copy of Escape from New York. It really, really bugs me. But now I finally have a copy of Escape from New York. Also, got a copy of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which is a American remake of a movie adaptation of a book. And I really, really like the Girl books. I have all three: The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Girl That Kicked the Hornet's Nests, and The Girl That Played with Fire. Just freaking love that book series, and the DVD. I finally got a copy. I was waiting for something that's a little more stable than this. Is just, I thought maybe it had different discs, but no, it's just this single disc collection that has a DVD. But I finally broke down and screw it, I'm gonna get it because I want this movie. If I ever come across the 3-disc set that I've seen, I'll pick that one up. To add to, apparently, the Lindsay Lohan collection I got going on. She didn't star in that many movies, but I picked up one that she was in. Co-starring Chris Pine, who went on to do Wonder Woman and played Captain Kirk in the Star Trek movies. Just My Luck. I remember seeing this on TV, and it's about this girl that's super lucky, but she switches luck with like the guy that has the worst luck of all time, and now her luck sucks, and his luck is going good. It's not a good movie, but I remember it was okay. From the director that did Rush Hour, picked up After the Sunset, and I picked it up because of the cast: Pierce Brosnan, Don Cheadle, who was War Machine, Salma Hayek, and Woody Harrelson. I'll pretty much buy anything with Woody Harrelson, so I'm hoping that's good. It's like a heist movie. I've probably already seen it, but maybe it wasn't that memorable and I just forgot about it. This one is one that I've seen before, and I thought it was okay. And I've seen it a couple of times in the albums, but this is one of the movies that I bought because I needed to complete the set. And it's not a bad movie. It's just like, it is what it is. Maybe I'll watch it again and I'll find a new appreciation for it. But Eddie Murphy and Owen Wilson in I Spy. I don't know. Maybe I was in the wrong mindset when I saw it, but I'll give it another chance and hopefully it'll grow on me. Blind Buy, because the cover looked interesting, but again, it might be a bunch of hot garbage. Viking Legacy. I don't know anything about it, but again, I like collecting obscure movies because they'll either surprise me and it will end up being really good, or they'll be just really bad and I'll get a good chuckle out of them. Cause I will freely admit I have like the weirdest criteria to collect movies. Picked up Obsessed, starring Idris Elba, Beyonce, and Ali Larter. She was in the Final Destination movies and Heroes, and it's about this girl that becomes obsessed with Idris Elba, and she'd become like a single white female, and she's always stalking the guy. And these kind of movies are their own kind of genre. There's another one with the I can't remember, Catherine Hagel. Catherine Hagel was in one that I want to get. But hopefully I'll get a copy of that one too. But it's kind of like this subgenre of movies. Blind Buy, no idea what it's about. It's like a heist movie that stars Val Kilmer. 222. It's named because they were going to do the heist at 222. So I'm hoping this is good. Heist movies sometimes are hit or miss. But this one I'm worried it's not an original release. But it's Dangerous Ground with Ice Cube and Elizabeth Hurley, who was in Bedazzled, and the Austin Power movies. And I question whether it's original, because it doesn't. First of all, it doesn't have the Region 1 thing on the back, which is worrisome. But then it has like these letters that look like Arabian. So I don't know. Maybe it's a bootleg, but I'll put it on my DVD if it plays cool. It doesn't look like it's a like a burnt copy. So I have no idea. No idea. But it doesn't have the Region 1 thing that most of my DVDs have, so I don't know. I think maybe it's a burnt copy. This one I'm really glad I got, and I want to get the sequels. I think I have the 4th one. And for the longest time, I thought I had the 3rd one, but I'm going through my list again, and I don't have it. The bulk of the movie collection is in the house where we should be living in. So I can't, like, go in the shelves and see if I have it. I'm going by my spreadsheet, and it's not there. So I was like, oh, god damn it, now I gotta get the 3rd one. But I finally got the 1st one, and I've mentioned this before. I really like Drew Barrymore. I think she's really fun. And she had this really risque period, which I kind of enjoyed. And then she kind of had this really depressing period. But then she got better, and, she got back on her feet. And this one, I remember seeing that. I was like, oh man, I hope I get this movie. And this one is the unrated and R-rated. It has both the unrated and the R-rated cut of the film. And it's Poison Ivy. Not the Batman villain, but it's another kind of like the Obsessed one. It's more like, what can I compare it to? I guess like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle would be one that comes to mind, where Drew Barrymore plays Ivy that wants to usurp the family of this other person, and she seduces the husband, of course, because in these movies the husbands are weak-minded fools. Then she gets rid of the wife, and then the daughter has to deal with her. But then in this one, the daughter and her kind of have a thing, but. Yeah, and the unrated version runs at 92 minutes, and the R-rated cut runs at 88. So it has both versions, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing this one again. So again, Drew Barrymore at the height of her hotness. And the second sequel, Poison Ivy 2 Lily, I think it's called, has Alyssa Milano, and I really want to get that one too. Picked up Year 1, theatrical and unrated. Another movie that I've passed a bunch of times, and this is the other movie that I picked up just to complete the set, which is really sad because this is the last movie that Harold Ramis directed, and I didn't like it that much. Again, I'll watch it again. Maybe it'll grow on me like After the Sunset and I Spy. No, I Spy. I haven't seen it After the Sunset in a while, but like I Spy, maybe I'll watch it and it'll grow on me. But I remember seeing this and thinking it wasn't that good, which was really disappointing because it's Harold Ramis from Ghostbusters, and I don't know, maybe I'll watch it and it'll grow on me. If you know me, you know that I'm a huge mark for time travel movies, and this is kind of a romantic time travel movie. Oddly enough, starring Rachel McAdams, who was also in another time travel romantic movie, The Time Traveler's Wife. But this one is about time, which I think the guy that played Hux in the new Star Wars movies. And this is about this guy that travels back in time, and if he does something specifically, he fucks up his current timeline, so he has to go back and not do it. Again, I like time travel movies, and time travel movies are really hard to pull off because you can mess up your own rules all very easily. But yeah, and there's one in particular that I want to get that I haven't been able to find called Primer. That's a really good, more intellectual time travel movie. And there's another one starring, I forgot his name, the guy from Ethan Hawke. I think it's Ethan Hawke, the guy that was in Sinister, who's Predestination, I think that one. Oh, that one, the Predestination is amazing. I highly recommend that one, and I need to track it down. I already have the Santa Claus, but this is the special edition with a couple of special features. I have the regular bare bones one, and it has no special features, but this one does. It has a nice shiny cover, but this is the Santa Claus special edition with a nice shiny cover. It's basically the same cover that I have, but with a shiny cover and a couple of special features. But yeah, I liked the first Santa Claus. I thought it was really cool, very original. The sequels, not so much. And the last one is a repurchase because I have a snapper case of this one, and it's been a while since I've come across a regular case, and it's The Devil's Advocate. Really like this movie. My brother's actually been looking for a copy, so I'll see whether I give him the snapper case or this one. I like the snapper cases, but they're flimsy as hell. Again, if you get it wet, or they bend very, very easily. These are a little bit more stable. But there's a very specific thing that I don't think the snapper case version has, because I was watching Hack the Movies, and they were talking about The Devil's Advocate, and they mentioned that they did a very specific edit to one of the background statues. And now I can't remember if it was just on the VHS or if it got through to some of the early DVDs. So I want to check the snapper case version and this one and see if there's any difference. If there's any difference, I'll keep both. But if it's the same exact edit, cut, movie edit, I'll give one of these to my brother. So yeah, that was this haul of DVD pickups. Again, much to the chagrin of my wife, I picked up way more than I probably should. But again, I love collecting movies. I love buying random movies and watching them, and I finding this kind of stuff is amazing to me. And I don't know, unless you're in the game of collecting movies, it's kind of hard to explain the joy of buying movies. So it is what it is. But like always, I like to recommend the standouts of the collection, and I'm going to go with a twofer. Going to recommend The Devil's Advocate. I really like this movie. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Pacino movie, but it's definitely one of my favorite Devil movies. Pacino's great in this. I really like this movie. And the other one is Escape from New York. Again, I know I'm going to lose a lot of movie collector cred by not owning this movie already. But now I do. And this one has the trailer. Most of these DVDs don't have the freaking trailer. Well, this one does, but this one's cool. But a lot of movies don't have the trailer. Always have the trailer. And I know the Blu-ray has a little bit more special features, so I'll probably track down the Blu-ray or special order it if I find it cheap. But just owning this, I'm super happy because I just really wanted this one, and now I finally have it, and I'm super happy. Yeah, so if you want to see more movie-related content, which is what my channel is right now since I can't cross the border and buy comic books, you can subscribe to the channel, please. I'd really appreciate it. And hit the notification bell, and you'll be updated whenever I post a new pickup video or movie-related video. If you want to see pictures of the collection or random stuff, you can either hit us up at Instagram, at myself and Professor Macabro, who handles the horror part. On Twitter, also Vargas Bolt and Professor Macabro. And Facebook, we both have a Facebook page called Vargas Bolt and Professor Macabro. So yeah, really thankful for you guys for watching and commenting and leaving a thumbs up or just a view on these videos. It really helps to justify to my wife of me doing these. And I hope you like what I'm pumping out. But until I see you all again, please stay safe during these crazy COVID times. The vaccine's available, but it'll be a while before we all get vaccinated. But please stay safe, stay healthy for yourself and for your family. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.